Okay, so we had a washing machine, a Kenmore 80 series. It's like mid 90s, maybe 1998. 110 Super capacity, um, heavy duty. So it stopped spinning out of nowhere. No signs of anything. Just stopped spinning. Made a pop noise and stopped spinning. And I've already replaced other things off video over the years, and then I decided I'm gonna add this to my mechanics channel. So I started videoing a few things, and I already showed you guys one other time when I replaced the coupler in here. So I checked everything I replaced. Everything seemed good. And so the washing machine still drained, still filled up, did everything it's supposed to do, just went spin. So I checked the agitator, the auger. Agitator is not the, would never be the issue, it's the auger. So everything was good here. Nothing was tore up in there. Dog ears were still good. That's so simple. You can see it, find that on YouTube, anywhere, anything. So when I flipped it over, I took this apart, I realized I seen this C-clip or retainer clip sitting on the motor. And I'm like, oh man, that it just fall off. So after I took the transmission, all that out, transmission, motor, water pump, clutch, this thing just falls off. And I'm like, well, this ring had to come here. Here's the indentation on the cam gear. And sure enough, the bushing wore off, the drive basket. So I look on Sears.com, Sears parts, and yeah, I like to get the OEM stuff because OEM stuff lasts, 15 years. So I found the same exact one on Amazon. So this is what it was. I'm not going to leave any links because it's probably going to change. And this may not be applicable to yours, but this thing was half price. It's like $60. So I'm like, I'll try it. So you can't see on there, but there's nothing to put this on. It's completely gone. It popped off. I couldn't find it anywhere. All I found was this. So you can see this clip, the space in here. Well, all this is gone off that one. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just replace this whole thing. And I remember replacing this a long time ago. This thing had cracked, and it was making the, when it would go to spin, it would start like going, So I bought this. It already fits. I checked it. So to show you how to remove this, however you want to look on YouTube to remove, if you want to take the pump off separate and all that, blah, blah, blah. You have to, now to change the clutch you don't, but to change the drive basket, you have to take the spanner nut off. You have to have a special wrench, unless you can get in there with a small screwdriver and hit it with a hammer and all that. But so once you take the basket out, you don't have to take the liner. I think it's called liner. You don't, once the basket's out, this thing you just tap with a hammer on the other side. It will come right out, and I'll show you. I'm gonna do it right now. It would be easier if I would have taken this out of here and taken the sides off and the back, but I'm used to working complicated, so. So that all just comes right out. I already replaced this seal in here. This isn't the basket seal. This is the other, might be the drive basket seal, but there's another, it's not the other, the bigger cone seal is a different one. That's still good. It's still full of oil. This thing, as you can see now, it's gone. There's nothing there compared to the new one. So if yours ever stops spinning, that could be the problem. So now I'm going to show you another problem that I ran into. But to put this in, I already cleaned this up. You want to make sure that your brake drum, so to speak, is clean, not grooved. Or that's a part you can replace. 3 bolts comes off, replace it. So to put this on, there's no special way. There's no special way it says it's going. It's not going to break. It does come with a new seal. This seal is pretty much gone. So, just trying to go quick here. So this goes in. It's already lubed. It's, trust me, you look at my other videos, I grease everything. Now to put this in, you're supposed to use pliers, but this isn't a lot on here, so you could just squeeze it. Now this basket's going to move because of the way I took this apart. So you just go like this, push it in. Just don't get pinched. Be smart when you're doing this. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. You get hurt with this. So that's how it goes. The only thing you have to worry about when you're putting this clutch in, let's just show you, because I'm going to show you this. Here's your clutch. It's going to spin. Here's this cam gear. You want to make sure that this gear is not on this. It's opposite. It's just somewhere outside this. Don't have it. Don't try to hook that, because I thought that's how it's supposed to go. You don't try to hook this into here. That's not what that's for. So make sure that this, when you're lining this up, you can spin this before you line the bolts up. Just make sure that this cam gear is not on this spring. Now, to show you how to replace the clutch. You use pliers. You should wear safety glasses and gloves and all that. You just squeeze it, pull it out. It's not going to just go springing. Now you just pull this apart. There's your spring. Now this is where it gets funny with the instructions. Now if I wouldn't have read the instructions, I wouldn't have got confused. So yeah, make sure you're on those things. So you got these, you have to transfer these over. These are the cups. Of course, everything fell out. So here's the instructions. Here's the new clutch. I'm probably not going to replace this, and I'm going to explain why. I didn't show you on that, but these have been on here for a long time. These are thick. They're not worn uneven. They're thick. These are like brake shoes for a car. They're thin on that new one. Probably because I got it from Amazon. So here's the old one. It's just dirty. I don't even see, it's just dirty, but the pad life is almost the same, except on this one, and a little bit on this one. But so just to show you the confusion part. So, like I said in the beginning, this is super capacity. It tells you what they have. It says in here in the kit, it comes with a small green spring. Okay. It says it comes with the brake springs, which are there. Ours came with a yellow one. It says it comes with a large brown, large black. Okay. Because I see two black, I see navy blue, and I see baby blue. All right. So when you're looking at these, we're going to omit this because it's not what we have. And I don't have a compact. I don't have a regular large capacity. We have the super capacity. It's got about a 20-inch diameter, not 18. So it says use basket drive supplied with yellow brake spring. That's the one I bought. And blue clutch spring. Huh, okay. They're both blue. So as a mechanic, what I would do, I'd first probably reuse the spring. And when I start looking at these, I'm like, all right, so which one do I use? Look at which one would you use? Oh, that's right. You guys can't talk back. All right. So, looking at these, this is a thicker spring and it's shorter. This one is almost the same. It's basically the same. So, I'm going to say that maybe they thought this was green. I don't know. But so we're going to replace it with this. So I'm going to replace all this and show you how it goes. So it didn't go down like this because I didn't see those notches in the... So to transfer the clutch over, you're going to put these little cups back on. Because for only $60, this whole kit, I can't expect them to get these. These aren't going to really go bad. I think they're galvanized. And then there's this little cushion in here. They're both the same, so, and I dirtied them up. So we're going to use the blue spring, not the green spring. I'm going to stick this in here and just stick it in there like that. No lube necessary. Now that is a longer spring and it's not really fitting this too good. So I might just put a little squeeze on that. Don't break it. Hey, what's the worst that can go wrong? Have to take it all apart again? So that's how you replace the clutch spring. No special tools required. Now to install it, I'll save this for another decade. Squeeze this. I usually just do it with my hands, but so I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to make sure it's not going to pop off. Slide it back over top. Doesn't matter where. You might have to fit it a little bit to get in there, like I'm doing with my thumb. I just bottom it out. Yeah, and there's this little washer that comes with it. If you had to take this off, there's just a clip here. You just knock the clip out. Just screwdriver. This will come right off. So the clutch brakes are on, clutch spring, liner, and then you have your regular braking system. So now to put this back in, this part is just line it up. Sometimes, I looked at, sometimes people want the pump on the top. I like the pump on the bottom. I like the transmission on top and the motor in the middle. It's just the way I flipped it too. I didn't want to lay it on this side because I don't want to take the casing off. So if your washer stops spinning, makes a funny bang noise, it could very well be that the bushing broke, the end. So your cam gear is not functioning into the clutch and everything's just idling, nothing's connected. And good luck with your instructions, but yeah, I still black, brown, green. Okay, thanks for watching.